How we all doing, guys? Just got my chat to work now. Danny, how you doing? Yeah, the bus is mowed by Heavy Road Turkey. Hey guys, today we're gonna be trying out the border map 1-to-1. The whole route today will be around an hour, and then we might go the other direction. The whole map is around 70 kilometers long, so yeah, there's quite a lot to discover. We'll get on the way. Yeah, Danny, the preset is fully released now. Yeah, the guy is letting us go. Is he letting us go or not? Yeah, I just need to adjust the camera a little bit. Do I want on this side? My one. Actually, I'll adjust it slightly a bit. Look at all the mess that we caused. Are they gonna take my license away? Not enough horsepower in a bus. Is there somebody who can see my NVIDIA settings? My NVIDIA settings are default. I don't change anything within my NVIDIA settings. Delta Trista, how you doing, my man? All the way down from Idaho. Looks great, thanks so much, mate. Delta Trista every time you post the videos. Thanks so much, man. I'm glad that you're enjoying it. I'm glad that I can release some content that looks very realistically. DJ, how you doing? Which mod? If you're on about the bus mode, it's available on the heavy road Turkey. Yeah, Danny, 100%. It's looking very good. And the RealCam preset, reshade preset from Project Ultimate Reshades and available on Patreon. The link's in the description. Yeah, it's the part of the reshade presets. DJ, thanks so much for your kind words, mate. Yes, that is the preset that I'm using, yeah. The only thing with the sharp ones, yeah, and why I would use the smooth ones, then it doesn't make, well, it distorts the camera and adapts different kind of a lighting to it to make more realistic. Regarding the sharp preset, in order to get this working with the distortion, yeah, there needs to be a lot of sharpness to it. So sometimes in the evenings you see that when there's a transition in the skybox, it might be a bit too sharp. Yeah, some of them might be fine, but some of the skyboxes might be too sharp. So you might want to use a smooth version then, but it's, you know, it all depends on the settings you use, what graphics card you're using, if it's a stronger graphics card or a bit less on the performance side. Yeah, so either the smooth one or the sharp one will be fine. Saints of Killers installed it and it's working great. Thanks so much, mate. Delta Trista 100%. And also the Snowy Moon for the rendering system. And mostly I'm using PNG weather, as I think it's the most complete weather depth that you get on the market. So I had my settings, changing my settings today. I'll need to go back to the previous settings that I had. Because whenever I do settings for you guys, I take snippets of them, and whatever settings I come up with, if I got two versions of it, I need to revert it back. Danny, the Dirty Glass, it's the Scratches mod by Coraruz, available on SCS forum. He's not been updating it for a long time, so this is the heavy lens sharp. Quick click shorts, this is the heavy one, yeah. Danny, it's around Voronezh, it's around Belgorod, so these kind of terrains in there. Yeah, the map is called Road to Voronezh in or from Russian or in Polish if you want to pronounce it that way. Then it's built into the preset. The lens flare is built in. I've also I'll be adding different textures to it, but I wanted to drop this this reshade out. Now I'm doing the weather mod for the SCS lighting, so that'll take priority. But after that, I'll be adding different textures of lenses as well. For M1R, I mean, I set my FPS to 60 always, and I try to give myself enough headroom so when I go into the city or something like that, it doesn't cause the FPS drop. So, but normally the performance would be a hit when you're going into the city. Yeah, and if you're running, let's say 90 or 100 FPS unlocked, yeah, the frames are always gonna drop. Udya Kumar, my files do not have the licensing file of Snowy Moon, so there's no way for me to give you one-day access to it, or as I don't track who uses the file, so Salvatore Production, thanks so much, mate. I hope they're having a great weekend, mate. Dreamstrucker PNG seems a bit expensive. I mean, for the amount of work that goes into it, I would say that the price is pretty fair for it. Yeah, Delta Twister, there's one on my channel if you want to have a look on how to install Reshade with Snowy Moon and everything. Yeah, there's a brief video on it. but it is fairly easy to install. Yeah. Voronezh Ali, how you doing, my man? Udia Kumar, they will work on the AMD, but you will not be able to access the DLSS. That is the only difference. Enrique, how you doing? Would you be able to send the comment in English, please? As I'm unable to translate it at the moment. Yeah, to be honest, how I set my FPS, when I set it to 60, there is always enough headroom to like not cause any drops. Yeah, Salvatore. The thing is with winter now, I don't think that people actually realize and understand how much work went into that, because you know, to get everything working with Nordics and everything, the amount of files that had to be transferred over, and also SCS is now building those share files, so share folders between ATS and ETS2. So yeah, I mean, Damien's been on it for nearly 2 months straight, trying to adjust everything along with other works in the same time. So yeah. Is my experience good with DLS 4.5? I don't think that it uses it for this game, unless it pulls for this game for some whatever reason. I've not tried it in other games though. Danny, why I'm using buses? You might want to see why other people are using buses when I use a bus. You know, I wanted to use a bus because I bought the package from Heavy Road Turkey and I just wanted to have a look at it. Udia Kumar, to be honest, well, DLSS will improve the graphics, but if you run in TAA with some smoothing in from reshading, it should look alright. Yeah, well, it works without Tobii or VR, but then you just have a set camera. Like before I had a Tobii eye tracker, I was using the set camera. Yeah, I use DLSS for my Snowman. DLSS quality with 125 scaling in 4K. Yeah, Voronezh Ali. I'm having issues with Microsoft Flight Simulator in terms of setting it to run smooth, so I've not actually managed to get it to be set that well. Yeah, Danny, to be honest, all of those buses are very good, you know. They nailed all of the buses in there. Yeah, Al Salvatore, thanks so much for coming, yeah? I hope they have a great weekend, mate. No, you can get a monthly. You can get a monthly pass, but then once you get the monthly pass, you just download everything that is released. Or you can just purchase it as a one-time purchase, but you can get it both ways. It looks relaxing, 100%. Especially when you're using one-to-one maps. you don't have that many turns and everything. You can just kind of relax. The Pinto. The thing is, I'm trying to get Boosty to work. However, there's an issue with them collecting VAT and VAT commitments as well. I'm not really going to go into too much details on the stream, but I don't know which side is making it more difficult, but basically, if you use it outside in Europe, you might not be able to collect the VAT data that you need for your taxes. So, yeah, I've been trying to get this to work twice, but I don't. I'll have to see if they'll be able to actually provide everything. As Patreon and sites like that, they do that all for you, but yeah, Moazali, only playing promos. Yeah, 100%. I mean, back in the day, there weren't that many of great one-to-one maps. Danny, all free, but if you're just starting off, let's say I don't know anything about ETS, ATS. Udia Kumar, yeah, one-time purchase is fine as well. You do not need to have a monthly sub. So regarding, I'm new to ETS. I don't know what to use. I would start with PNG, Snowy Moon. Once I get those ones, then I can have a look on other enhancements as reshades and stuff. But I would get them two first, so PNG, Snowy Moon. If you want to enhance it further, then you do that then. How do I get this cab view? You got the camera mods from Steam in the description, but this bus has this installed already, so it's just the unlimited seat view where you can move your camera in whatever way you want. And also, well, in addition to the camera mods, this is the RealCam preset for Project Ultimate Reshade, and why was he stopping? Which also distorts the camera and then what gives the whole lighting a bit more kick to it. The guy is moving a bit dodgy. Yes, it is out. I've released it today. What is this guy doing? Wayne Goody. It is paid. It's available on Patreon for Project Ultimate Reshade. It has released today as well. Okay, we got some free air. We don't have to follow anyone now. The preset is available on Project Ultimate Reshade on Patreon. That's what the preset is called, RealCam. Danny, are there any differences? Yeah, one is pirated and the other one is not. And also there could be there could be changes in the dev files, as whenever we get the pirated one off and we try to locate who leaked the mod, you could see that there's all kinds of changes in there. So yeah. I mean, the pirated ones, they should be the same. They might come with certain stuff taken off, or they might be missing a few things as people are trying to or rename some of the folders or just make it untrackable. Have I tried to make a mod for walking outside of the truck? No, I've not looked into anything like that yet. Gaming Masters, yes. So you have the light lens and the heavy lens presets, which self-explanatory, has a higher distortion of the lens than the lighter one. Wayne Goody, how I would do that, yeah. PNG, Snowy Moon, and then enhance it with reshade. You could go Snowy Moon and reshade and use free weather mods, but to be honest, PNG makes a lot of difference if it comes to weather and even like spring or autumn add-ons. So yeah, I would go PNG, Snowy Moon, and then reshade. In Era 99, I didn't. I'm using a Tobii eye tracker, that's how I'm looking around. Gaming Masters. I'm using the heavy lens. Wayne Goody. Yeah, then you got the PNG left, and then if you want to enhance that further, you look for reshades and stuff like that. Old Truck Sim, how you doing, my man? How many presets did I make? I think it's around 8. Wayne Goody, it's available on Project Ultimate Reshade on Patreon. Do all the mods work in Truckers MP? Most mods will not work on it. If you're talking about Snowy Moon and Reshade, that works, but any other mods, very limited amount. Voronezh, you can get the RealCam preset on Project Ultimate Reshade. You got the link in the description. Wayne Goody, all good, mate. All good. Guys, you know what we're gonna do? So that way around, we still got quite a long way to go, 25 minutes, but we're gonna go the other way around, and we're gonna use a bit of a different camera for that as well. No, I'm using the normal one. I don't use the dark lens. I use the heavy lens, but the normal preset, sharp one as well. Looks hyper realistic. Thank you, mate. Yeah, so if you're looking at Truckers MP, Snowy Moon and Reshade might not be a bad shout, to be honest. Or Snowy Moon by itself or Reshade by itself, but in the combination where you can't really use anything else, for Truckers MP, Snowy Moon and Reshade is a solid choice. Yeah, sharp heavy lens. I don't have any issues with that one, so yeah. Danny, I'm from Poland, so grew up in Canada and then I moved to UK, so all trucks him. Thanks so much, mate. Yeah, Danny, so hi there. Hello. How you doing, mate? Luca, how you doing? Make a tutorial on how to get ETS3. You're from Spain, yeah? Oh, that's nice. Spain is nice, man. You know, so what is RealCam? RealCam is the reshape preset that should imitate a certain way of how a RealCam would work. A normal kind of a camera that you'd put up, I don't know, on your hat or something like that. I know that there's different kind of cameras. There's cameras that are crystal clear, but this is just my imitation of what a RealCam would be. Fluffbit, yes, you'll just have to send me a message, because if you're subscribing to the Patreon, I see you straight away. I can send you a message straight away. When you buy out the post, I don't see that you bought out the post. I only see an annotation of who bought it and when they bought it, but I don't have access to it. I would literally have to go through the whole list of people that I've got in there. So if you buy out the post, just send me a message and I'll send it to you. Look, I'm all good, mate. I'm just enjoying the drive, mate. Rashness post Gaguro, 100%. Patkulam from Indonesia. How you doing, my brother? I hope that you're all good, mate. Yeah, Wayne, good. No worries, mate. Whenever I finish the stream, I will send you the setup. If you bought the Project Ultimate as well, I'll send you the setup, mate. Fluff Bear, thanks so much, mate. I appreciate the support. Okay, we still got 15 kilometers left. Asman, what specs I'm using? Ryzen 7 5800, well 58 3XD, and the RTX 5080. Should we overtake him or not? I can't even overtake him now, so. Wait, is he going to split? Oh yeah, he is going to split limit. Old truck sim. You just have to, well, if you're using a Ford 3070, you just have to adjust the scaling and maybe not use the LLA and DLSS. Just use the TAA as your aliasing option. And go up, gamer. How you doing, my man? 25th like, yeah. I'm glad that you joined the stream today, mate. Wayne Goody, can I show you my map? Yes, mate, this is the map. This is a separate module map, so this is the map that we've got. Gaming Masters, my RealCam setting. You get it all preset on the preset, and you get all of your Snowy Moon settings within the Snowy Moon tone maps as well. No, Danny, I play ATS as well. I might do a stream in ATS later on today as well. To be honest, I kind of prefer ATS over ETS at times, so... I didn't, right? Am I from Romania? No, I'm from Poland originally. FOV settings. FOV is at 90. You won't be able to see the position because it's just unlocked. There's nothing in here. So the FOV is 90, and I bring you very close. So higher FOV but closer to the set. I see a lot of people just drop the FOV. When you're running with an FOV of 60, most of the textures in front of you, I mean, the way the Prism 3D engine works, and it's a bit funny as well. If you select a higher FOV, the lighting will get into the cabin a bit better, the textures will look better as well because they're not so closed up. Danny, I play Assetto Corsa, I play iRace and Lemon Ultimate, I play PES 21 or heavily modded. I play all kinds of games. I don't really play shooting games that much, to be honest. What sound mods? This is the mod provided with the bus. So it's not something that I use as an external mode. Danny, that's a very good question, mate. And how would you have guessed that I do something like that? It's a top secret FBI matter. No, I'm joking. I do, yeah, I do. At the moment, I've done some research for Farming Simulator, for Microsoft Flight Simulator, but those were just... I mean, I took like 1 day on each game to try to adjust that. So yeah, I'm looking into other kind of simulators as well, because there's... No, Danny, I was joking. It's all good. I was joking, mate. Manjo, how you doing, my man? Is this ETS2? Yes, it's ETS2. Okay, I'll try to drink coffee and not break my camera. Oh my, why is he... How is he stopping like that? I understand there is a caution in here, but... Guys, you know what? One thing with those buses, and that is implemented extremely well, as you could see, I was squeezing the brake pedal, yeah, so that bus is not just going to stop straight away. So I guess it's pretty realistic. But to be honest, it's the second time where the traffic in here had some sort of caution and they just stopped completely. For whatever reason. Danny, ETS 300%, mate. Okay, I think that we're gonna be getting to the end of the road. Grzegorz Mazur. If you want to have a look on the FOV, I've got an FOV at 90, yeah? And I bring my camera very close, yeah? That's how I do it. For M1R. YouTube is full of dash cams from there. Yeah, 100% mate. Andrew, to be honest, on the laptop with a RTX 3050, you can get similar kind of color palette done, but you'll not be able to get the same graphics. Expert Gaming, look real. Thanks so much, mate. I'm glad that you're liking it. Yeah, Grzegorz, 100%. I know that it might not be obvious regarding the FOV settings, as most people just try to set the FOV closer to get closer, but I kind of switch it up. Zachary say I'm using PNG Skybox 1 and it is 8:50 in the morning, so that is the setting. Michal Kaszczyk, thank you for the sub, mate. Thank you. Tomek, if you're looking at PNG, it's £25 for the base mod. Snowy Moon is €1 a month, and then Project Ultimate Reshade is $5.99 a month, or a buyout of the post. What Skybox is it? Skybox 1. Danny, it's Skybox 1. Andrew, and you know what? What is the minimum graphics settings? Well, we can run it on any PC, but it will just... some PCs will not handle it that well as others. So it sounds... yes, I'm using the eye tracker with that. Oh, Danny, what does that mean? Look. When I'm talking about skyboxes, have a look and maybe stop the stream. Look, you said skybox. I've explained that in the tutorial video as well. Look, you can change the skyboxes to whatever you want. So when I say skybox 1, that's what I mean, yeah? Is there any way to support it outside of Patreon? At the moment, no, unfortunately. Dad the man, how you doing, my man? Ivan, how you doing? You're from Russia? Glad to have you here, mate. Okay, guys, we got to the end of the map. Something that I wanna do. I hope that I'm not gonna stop the traffic. Or even if I do, I have to... oh my god, I have to turn around somewhere. Yeah, all good, mate, all good, mate. Anytime. Yeah, Danny, that's why Skybox 1 is very good. Okay, guys. Something that I want to try. I don't know if you enjoy it as much as me. We're gonna disable the eye tracker. And it's, you know, I'm playing on stream, so I guess I can have some fun with it. We'll see how that looks. Let me adjust the camera a little bit. Because I don't want it to go into the... Jihad, how you doing, my man? To be honest, I don't know if that's gonna work that well. We might put it inside of the cabin. A little bit higher in the cabin. Yeah, I wanted to get it on the ceiling, but it was bugging out with the FPSs a bit, so... We're gonna do something like that. To be honest, if we move it... Danny, what steering wheel I'm using? The SimMagic Alpha. You know what? You know what we might do? We might get ourselves... to the evening. And let's go Skybox 1. We'll go Skybox 1. To be honest, I've tried to adjust it, yeah. I wanted to have a bit of fun with it, but the bus is eating so much FPSs at the moment. Well, not FPS, because my FPS is 60, but I see that the stream is lagging a bit. I'm not sure why, to be honest. But would that be a bit better? No, it's still lagging. I think that there's a clipping issue with the way that the textures are displayed. And that's why it's having that problem. Well, we can stick to the normal one then. I wanted to approach it a bit differently. I need to put my eye tracking on. And the funniest thing is, when I moved the camera back, 15% of my graphics card just came back. So I don't know if it loads some additional textures in there or... I'm just gonna bring it up a little bit. Gaming Masters. Yeah, PNG 2.0 has new skyboxes. Vinicius Santos, 100%. Thanks so much, mate. Danny, you wanted to drive in the evening time, yeah? Why are you stopping? We've got the evening now. Imagine how to get this mod. If you're talking about the bus mode, it's Heavy Road Turkey. If you're talking about PNG, it's on the website. If you mean Snowy Moon, it's in the description down below. You got you got PNG and Project Ultimate Reshade in the descriptions of the live. Okay, legends. I'm glad that you're liking it. Danny, is that enough of the evening for you or fully dark? Something like this. Or even darker than that. This looks alright, to be honest. I will stick to the first one. Yeah, the reflections are pretty good, and especially with this preset, it kind of it adds a bit more bloom to the reflections as well. Well, not the reflections itself, the luminance of the light. Solid Warden. If you get the map and you get the files, that's what it is. It's around 3 gigabytes or something like that. 2.5 gigabytes. It's not very heavy. It's optimized very well if it comes to the size. Yeah, man, thanks so much, mate. Thank you. You have a good night as well. Okay, Danny, that's enough of the night. I don't like to drive in the night. It's boring for me. Much better. I can actually see something. Got a bit of a fog going on. Hey brother, how you doing, my man? Yeah, I can't get the brake pedal. Look, I was braking from all the way back there. I need to get used to them brakes. Yeah, go. How's it working? Well, the RealCam is the it's the reshape preset, and it just distorts the preset in a way that looks similar to what a real footage cam from certain cameras would look like. Danny, are you using any mods for winter time scales or anything like that? Because that would be it. If you're using any mods that change the scale of the day, sometimes it might happen that at 3 PM there will be night. What are the guys doing now? Toby eye tracker and the reshape preset for it. I mean the preset I use the default one for it. I only change that. I only use my head. I don't use my eyes in the Toby eye tracker. But the preset is from the Project Ultimate reshape. So yeah. Basically, I've reduced the head speed movement to 1:1 because the default one is at 3. So it like if you move like this, it will move 3 times as fast. So I keep it 1:1, so then it just matches my head. I guess you can say it like that. Yeah, Toby is right. I just don't really use the eye tracking bit too often. I don't use it at all for ETS. Raz, 22, siema, witam. Yeah, you might need to remove the head speed movement to get it slower. Vinicio, so one update that, and I think I mentioned that somewhere in there. Just try to use the, I've not updated the presets itself, but the way I've done the tone maps, use all the presets like V1, V2, not V2, V1 and V3 with the tone maps for RealCam, and then only adjust contrast and saturation if you want to adjust anything. It's just set up in a way that if you move them too, you should have a good amount of adjustment to it. That's 22 looking for mods for NBA. I've installed a couple of mods for NBA 2K26 myself, as I do like basketball as well. Varela, I mean, there's only a paid version of Toby eye tracker. Alex, thanks so much for the sub. I've never heard a free version of Toby eye tracker. Solar Warden. 100%. I'm glad you're liking it. Is this my favorite preset at the moment? Yes, 100%. Good job, Free. How you doing, my man? I'm glad you're here. What do you mean a demo version? I mean, Toby, eye tracker comes as one device. There isn't a demo version for it. Does you also play NBA? That's very good, mate. Hey, how you doing? All the way down from Turkey, mate. I hope they have a good evening, mate. When is Snowman Free coming out? I'm not sure, mate. And yes, this is Light and C. How to remove the fast movement, how to remove it. You need to go into your head movement settings. 2022 played 2K26. Very good. We need to send this the Angus effect, yeah? 100%. There's a lot of people trying to do the yeah, Budge, 100%, mate. Terazu, so I guess you like basketball as well, then. To be honest, I like both football and basketball. Why don't I use light A or B? Because I don't find it as neutral as C and D. Yeah, heavy vehicle goes Turkey. Made the best buses that you could get. Also, I bought the map. I might need to check it out today because I bought it yesterday. I didn't get to install it yet. So I wanted to see the map as well. That has the 22. I think that would get along because I played college basketball in Canada before moving to Europe, so I think that we both like basketball. So I'm not sure if you play actual basketball or not, but even if you just like the 2K or anything like that, it's still, I guess, basketball orientated. Yes, Hefton. So I've tried the Neoplan. You know, a lot of people are hating on the Neoplan, yeah? Man, I love that bus. The Tourliner C13. I used it in 2 videos. I might need to buy the Mercedes today as well, because I've got the 2024 version. So I'll probably buy the 2025 version for the map. I might actually run the map tomorrow, to be honest. And what else is there? I've seen that the Cetra is coming out as well. There's a few buses in there. Diesel engine, how you doing, my man? Frozen rate, what beat rate I'm using? I don't know. I'm using the highest preset, so I wouldn't. I don't know what beat rate that is. Ray Sims, how you doing, my man? Yes, Hefton. To be honest, along with Romania Map 121, the border map, and this Road Heavy Turkey 1-4 map, there isn't many maps that have been expanded into those kind of scales, you know. Because even the demo version on SCS form is quite extensive as well. May I do another winter stream? We could do a winter stream. We could do that. I'd have to play on the base maps though. There's 22 sometimes you play. Yeah, I don't play that often. So Warden, you can run jobs on that map, yeah. Sefton, if I'm not, because I'm just reading your comments and the way you're referencing it, I guess you're one of the devs or the owner of Heavy Vehicles Turkey? Diesel engine is live now. I've released it today. Neo Tester, where did I get the bus from Heavy Vehicles Turkey, mate? It's one of their Thames buses. It looks great. Feels great. Even the brakes, you know what? I mean, I love the brakes in this bus, yeah, because it just doesn't brake straight away. You actually need some time to allow for the bus to stop. Sefton, don't worry, it's all good. I was wondering if you're the developer of Heavy Vehicles Turkey. Daniel, how you doing, my friend? Good job, free sounds realistic, 100%. Sounds very good. Vinicius Santos, if you insert the passenger mode, then yeah, because it basically adds an invisible trailer to the game, which you hook up, but you don't actually carry with yourself. So. This is a car? Yeah, 100% it is a car. Your favorite mods for 2K are scoreboards? Yeah, mine or what's my favorite mod? Well, I always add reshades on. I add the different net styles. I also add the advertisements around the arena. JP Productions, how you doing, my man? Sefton, thank you so much. Thank you. I was looking for my phone and I forgot that I've got my phone set up so I can read the chat, and I was wondering where my phone is. Moaz Ali, there's something that I'm working on now regarding other games. Yeah, 2022. I only play PES. I don't play FIFA or anything like that. Septon, thanks so much for being here today. Thank you. Diesel engine. It's called the Loath. Okay. I got you now. Need to make subscribers special convoy. I might do that at some point. I don't know if there's a lot of people that will be interested in it, but JP Productions. Yeah, you know, a lot of it's just like personal preference of what mods you actually want to run. Well, but I guess you'd wanna play that then. Guys, what we're gonna do? I'm just gonna park up somewhere in here because we've not got that long to go. We've cut short one of the routes on Romania Map 1-1 yesterday. So we're gonna get ourselves a Mercedes-Benz on the Romania Map 1-1, and we're gonna get from there. Danny, if you're still on the stream, you can have a look in the mods that I've got, if it loads. Danny, I'm displaying the mods now. You can just have a look on the mods that I've got, yeah? Guys, I'm gonna pause the view for now. So I'm just gonna get the Romania Map 1-1 ready, and we're gonna do a run in there. I'll just have to adjust the YouTube thumbnail and everything. Oh, it has 20. I see. Sefton, you're having issues with buying the PNG, yeah? Sefton, if you can find me anywhere on social media, you can drop me a message. Yeah, my name is the same on all socials. Drop me a message somewhere. Diesel engine, I cannot really read Cyrillica, but I guess you said, do I speak Russian or do I понимаешь по-русски? Ну да. I speak some Russian, yeah. I think that's what you said. I can't really read it, you know. I'm not that good with reading Russian. I can speak it to an extent, but... Sefton, if you'd want to get PNG, or trying to look for a way to get PNG, you can drop me a message. Kamil Ivansky. Tell me which version of Free Shades. At the moment, I'm using the newly made RealCam preset. RPBR. It works fine if you're using a controller. I mean, it doesn't change anything, to be honest. And yet you get all with a subscription. Yeah, these were engine. I cannot read them. Sorry. I could kind of understand the other bit, but I won't be able to read that. Yeah, I just need to change the thumbnail and we should be fine. Because like yesterday, we've been driving a Dacia Logan in Romania Map 1-1. We still had the thumbnail from where I was driving a bus, so... where is it? JP Productions, very good, mate. Glad to hear that. Okay, I've changed the thumbnail. Everything's ready. Oh, I need to adjust the partnership bit. I got some good music going on. Diesel engine 100%. Thanks so much. Guys, give me 2 more seconds. I just want to make it transparent in here. That where we started the stream and where we are now. First. Okay, someone will need to call Bogdan that we're driving on Romania. Okay, this is all done. It should be all good. Should update now. I'm just loading the map now. Septon, thanks so much, mate. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Okay. I know that the Mercedes is a bit costly, so can we get some money for it? We need to get some money for it. Now, I'm literally gonna max out what we can get. Is that the last song? Yeah, I think that we need to play again. So we just need to buy. Well, we need to sell this Renault. Okay, we can get the Mercedes now. Gonna get the 2000. Oh my god, 503k. Well, then we're not getting this one then. I ain't even got enough money for that. How can you do the view like me? We've got the mods for the seat mod in the description. Also, I'm using a Project Ultimate Reshade for the camera distortion and a preset. Okay. Camille Cots, that's one that I know. So use that one. They've got a partnership with Flixbox as well. I like the MP5 one. Do we can have this wooden. Stays, nothing there. No, that stays back. JP Productions, you don't put it anywhere. I had to remove it for now because it wasn't working as intended. There's a lot of people that said that it was not working with their setups, so I had to take it off. Just use the ones that I provided in a quick update from Steam, because it worked for like, I don't know, 40% of people, as people use different mods. So yeah, Vanessa, sick interior, look at this. It changed a lot in here. Do we want people in here? Well, I guess we can have people in here. Can change the something darker maybe. We'll leave the red ones on. Does that go well together or not? Yeah, the dark one should be fine. Oh, can get a carpet on. That's even better. Okay, so this is wooden. This is wooden as well. It's not that bad. Where you could even change that. Well, that's crazy. We'll keep it, yeah, kind of grey and red then. To be honest, if I've got this on, the carpet on, I'm gonna keep this black. Yeah, I'll keep that black. Well, I'll keep this default and then just have the carpet on. And it feels like it's bugged. I'm not sure what you mean by that. You'd have to send me some pictures of it. It depends what you run it on as well. You'd have to send me some pictures on Patreon, so I can have a look at that. How do we? Oh, because we have a temp says that. Wait, did I buy the bus? Wait, let me see that again.